Hi everybody, welcome back to another installment of Mr. Eric Reads. But as you can tell in my voice, this is not Mr. Eric. I am Batman. And as we approach Halloween, it's important for us to remember that all of Halloween is just pretend. So, I, Batman, will read Jennifer Plecas' Pretend here on Mr. Eric Reads. Let's find out what happens. Pretend, Jimmy said to his dad, that this couch is a big boat and that we're floating in the ocean. And pretend that the sharks are swimming all around us. So throw this this rock, into the water, and it scares them away. But now we're tired and starving, and we don't know if we'll survive. Now you go, Jimmy said to his dad. Say, oh no, what are we gonna do? And Dad looked at Jimmy. Go ahead, Jimmy said. Oh no, Dad said. What are we going to do? I've got it, said Jimmy. I have these fishing lines, they can save us. Jimmy and his dad cast their fishing lines into the water. Any bites? Dad asked. I think so, Jimmy cried. It's not too big, but it will do. I think I feel something too, Dad said. Whoa, Jimmy said. You got a big one. I did, said Dad, smiling. Now, let's cook them right here, Jimmy said. And I'll start a little fire. Jimmy and his dad cook their catch over the fire. Try yours, Jimmy says. See if it's ready. Not bad, Dad said, and then Jimmy took a bite of his. He said. It's just right. Then Jimmy rubbed his belly and licked his lips. That was a good meal, he said. Now, let's search for land. We can't survive on this boat forever. But if you were Batman, you could. Oh, no standing on the couch, Dad said. We're on a boat, Jimmy said, and Dad gave him a look. Jimmy squatted. Okay, how about we get our binoculars out? Dad searched his pockets. Right here. Here are your binoculars. Oh, said Dad, here they are. You see anything yet? Jimmy asked. Is there something over there? Dad asked. Jimmy squinted into the distance. Yes, Jimmy said. I think I see it too. An island. Paddle, paddle fast. Jimmy and his dad paddled until they were out of breath. I think we made it, Dad said. I'll secure the boat for our landing, Jimmy said, and Dad hopped out after him. Ouch, said Dad. I think I stepped on a crab. Ouch, cried Jimmy. Me too, but don't stop. We've got to make it to the shore. Help, grab my hand. Jimmy flopped to the ground, panting. We made it, Jimmy said. Thanks for saving my life. Anytime, said Dad. Then Jimmy looked up. You know, there are wild beasts that roam the bottom of this island, he said, and they eat people at night. The top is where we'll be safe. Let's climb to the top and make our fort. Jimmy started to climb. I'll go first, he said. I don't know if I can make it, Dad said. Don't worry, Jimmy called. I'll help you. Jimmy and his dad rested at the top of the mountain. We can see everything from up here, Jimmy said, looking through his binoculars again. Now we need to make a fort. We can use these huge leaves, Jimmy said. We can put them on top of these tree stumps. It will protect us from rain. Together, Jimmy and his dad made a fort. It's good, Jimmy said. Now we can go inside. Come on. So Jimmy and his dad crawled inside the fort. Inside, the fort was nice and cool. I think it might be time for a rest, Dad said, stretching out as best he could. I have an idea. Why don't we pretend that we're two tired explorers taking a rest in their fort after a long day of exploring? Let's pretend that the stars are coming out and we're building a campfire, Jimmy said. And then we look up at the stars and say, this is the best time ever. Well, said Dad, I don't have to pretend that part. It is the best time ever. Jimmy got to work quickly. He started the fire. It was nice and warm. You're a pretty good pretender there, Dad, Jimmy said. So are you, said Dad. And you're pretty good for real. Jimmy smiled. You too, Dad, he said. You're the best. For pretend and for real. That is the end of Pretend. This is Batman, speaking on behalf of Mr. Eric on Mr. Eric Reads. Tell your friends to subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. Now, I'll go see if I can find Mr. Eric to sign off. But until then, remember, the Batman is kind to people. He looks out for his friends, and he always tries his best. Whew. I've been trying to find a guest reader tonight, but I don't know. You guys are just going to have to do without tonight, I guess. Hope you enjoyed tonight's story. Remember, be kind to everybody you meet. Try your best no matter what. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in the hallways.